Hi, Sacred Siren here. Thank you for coming back of part 3. I guess this is now a video series about becoming a master manifester. I'm hoping that I'm going to be putting this in such a beautiful layout for you that it'll be easy to digest. So I'm welcoming and inviting to watch this video and take this information. I'm Sacred Siren, and I'm sharing with you how to become a master manifester and the pillars of success for life, really, that you want to be carrying throughout your life, which is creating a really healthy, clear self-concept. Because when you have a self-concept, you are creating a really strong frequency because you are a frequency. And I just want to say that you are powerful and you are able to change your mindset no matter what your past life was like or how you were raised if you're diligent and you do not give up on yourself and you stay persistent and you're resilient about this topic of manifesting and building the life you want. You can do it. I promise you. I'm continually going to be sharing ways, method, tips, and tricks how to be good at manifesting, how to be good at raising your frequency, raising your vibration. I know it sounds hippy dippy and wishy washy when we talk about vibration, but vibration is very important. As you know, the different organs in our body are literally vibrating at a certain frequency. There's hertz and frequencies that our heart is vibrating, our body is vibrating on, literally scientifically, our organs. So if that's the case, it makes sense that your vibration, your frequency is very important. So if you followed video 1, which I was going over how to be good at manifesting with your self-concepts and who are you in the main story of your life. And in video 1, I also went over how to reprogram your mind, that there's so many different ways to reprogram your mind, and you're going to want to look for the method that works for you best. And also, as you explore manifestation journey, different reprogramming techniques will work for you at different times because there's a season for everything, meaning like you're going to have a season in your life where maybe scripting works best, or maybe hypnosis tracks, or working with a hypnotist. I have a background in hypnosis. Hypnosis is a great way to program the mind. It's one of the fastest ways to program the mind. Now, hypnosis doesn't mean that overnight that your mind will be completely programmed, but when you do it subconsciously, it's one of the fastest ways to get there because subconscious programming is so powerful. Let's say I want to repave a road in town or on a street. I can't repave the road if there's traffic going over it, if there are kids going over it with their bike, if there's people walking on the side, can't repave the road. And your thoughts are kind of all your busy thoughts and your worries, and I need to get groceries, I have this business meeting tomorrow, I need to do this for my kids the next day, I have this on my mind, I have this bill, I have this debt, I have this, my family used to tell me this about myself. If you have all these thoughts whirling in your mind, it's very hard to concentrate on the new thoughts that you want to program your mind with. So that's why hypnosis is very powerful. A lot of people are kind of afraid of hypnosis, but there really is no reason to be afraid of hypnosis. If you found someone trustable or that you've seen is good at what they do, there's nothing scary or bad about hypnosis. It's actually a really powerful technique. And it's actually been around since the pyramids. There was something called sleep temples, even in Kemetic times or ancient Egyptian times, and they were called sleep temples, and those were basically hypnosis temples. So hypnosis is a very old method to use. It's just now being rediscovered in Western culture. But hypnosis is really great because, like I said, when the mind is full of all these thoughts and kind of anxious or too energetic or depressive, it's hard to put the new thoughts in your mind. Hypnosis, it gets all your thoughts that are going through your mind and getting you confused or really busy in your mind, and it gets them all to kind of go to the side, far, far, far to the side, that if you want to be paving your mind, paving the street that you want to pave, it's clear of all the clutter. You want to clear all the clutter for your mind and then put in your new thoughts. And one of the fastest ways to do that is hypnosis. Now, if you followed video 1 and 2, you know that in the third video, I was going to share my most powerful manifestation. And my most powerful manifestation is my current partner. It's a long, long story. I've been working on my self concept and the idea of an SP for over 2 years. So I moved into the condo that I manifested 2 years ago. And right before I moved here, I started working on my self concept for an SP. For 2 years, I had a different SP in mind. I had a specific person in mind, and then that changed. And then when I let that go, because that person wasn't working for me, that was not something I wanted to manifest anymore. I let that a particular person go for manifestation, and I just worked on manifesting an ideal partner. So I listened great two YouTube channels that were a big, big inspiration working on my self concepts and how I see myself in love is Kim Velez and I believe Dylan James. Dylan, who's a mindset coach on YouTube, and Kim Velez, I would say, are two of the most powerful and captivating mindset coaches on YouTube. And I really like the way that they approach it. They're friendly, they're confident, and they give great advice. And they both have a lot of hypnosis tracks. The third person that I'm rooting for is me, Sacred Siren, for your mindset coach. But those are the two coaches that I just feel are really phenomenal. I highly suggest checking them out. What I do like is they had a lot of hypnosis tracks. So I listened to hypnosis about self concept, about love, being desired, putting yourself on the pedestal. Human tendency, or in the modern media and modern culture, when we like someone, we're kind of taught to put them on a pedestal, but that's not really what you want to do when you're working on your self concept or you're manifesting your partner or your SP or the person that you want to be with. Obviously, you respect them, you care about them, but the key to self concept is to put yourself on the pedestal so that you're kind of not running after love, that you're no longer running after acceptance, you're no longer, please pick me. I hope I'm worthy. I hope they find me attractive. I hope I'm enough. I hope they'll stay interested in me. You're no longer thinking like that. You are the prize. You are worthy. You are desired. You are loved. You are very attractive to your partner. Basically, they only have eyes for you. They can't stop thinking about you. So, those are a lot of the hypnosis tracks that Dylan has and that Kim Velez has. I listened to them, yeah, about 2 years. I listened to them regularly going to sleep. If I felt lonely, if I was like, oh, I wish I was on a date right now, I wish I was with a significant other right now, or if I was feeling undesired, or if I was feeling lonely or feeling down about love, I would put on these hypnosis tracks. When you're feeling extremely restless about the subject that you're manifesting, that's when you want to be putting your hypnosis track on, or that's when you want to lay down in a quiet room, do your affirmations, or do your visualizing, or do your scripting. You want to have a really clear mental diet. You want to be kind of like militaristic about this. Your mind is sacred territory, the territory that you're protecting, and that your negative thoughts or your self doubt or your old story are literally like soldiers trying to cross enemy lines onto your sacred territory, which is your brain, your mind, and your subconscious. If you can, you don't want negative thoughts to come inside of your mind, which is your sacred territory that you're protecting. You want to kind of shoot down or get rid of any invading soldiers, which are the negative thoughts. That's how I view it. That's the game I played with myself for 2 years. So anytime I would have a negative thought about love or a partner or manifesting, I would replace it with an affirmation or a self concept that would fight the negative thought. So if I thought I'm not worthy, I'll never find anyone, I would change it to I'm worthy. I will find my SP. I will be with my SP. I'm always chosen. I'm always loved. I'm always desired. The person who I'm seeing can't stop thinking about me, only has eyes for me. I would say those affirmations to combat any negative thoughts. So you really want to be on your mental diet. You want to get used to this. At first, your brain is really going to fight it because our society thinks that self deprecation is cute. I don't know why. It's really weird. that we should be self-deprecating or hard on ourselves because that will show how humble you are or good person you are. But they also just make it seem like that's the regular mental state people should have, which is kind of like being hard on themselves. But actually, that's the exact opposite of what you want, to have a strong frequency or strong vibration, anything you're attracting. You do not want to be self-deprecating. You do not want to put yourself down. And especially now that I'm really into coaching and hypnosis, and I know that words are so powerful, if I hear people around me say negative things about themselves, I do say something. Even if they don't know I'm a mindset coach or a hypnotist, and I'm even in like a scenario where they're like, who are you to tell me that? You don't really even know me. Why are you telling me how to talk to myself? I still say it so they can know that it's not normal and it's not healthy. Listen to your hypnosis tracks, do your affirmations, visualize. For me, I have some favorite artists that I love to listen to, and sometimes I would imagine my SP is at a concert with me with whatever my favorite artists are. So my favorite artists are, I really love Afrobeats music. So sometimes if I have a favorite Afrobeat song that I like listening to, I will imagine that my SP was with me at the concert because that's one of my like favorite scenarios to think about. So I would run through that scenario in my mind regularly. So I've gotten my SP, or special person is what that stands for in the law of attraction. I'm seeing somebody and I have my SP and I'm very happy. It's basically, and I would definitely attest this to the law of attraction, is the first time where I'm dating someone and there's no mind games, there's no passive aggressiveness, there's no games with the texting back and forth and then like gaps of talking for days or weeks, and then reappearing again, the disappearing, reappearing. I don't have any of that with my current partner, and I'm really happy with that. And I really do believe it was self-concept. Obviously, I believe that my partner is also just a really great human being, but I attribute to finding a partner like that and being with a partner like that because of the self-concept that I've been working on for 2 years. Now, like I said, please don't be worried. It doesn't mean it will take 2 years to find or attract your SP. That's just the work that I had to do. And now that I've gotten my manifestation, it was worth every minute, every day of the self work I had to do. But why I say that self concept is so important, and why I say that your story is so important, because yes, I'm really happy to have my SP. I'm very attracted to my SP. He treats me very well. I care about him a lot. I know it sounds weird. There's basically nothing I don't like about him. I just really do like this person, and they're very healthy. They just have a very healthy way that they interact with me. But what I would say is, like, if you haven't worked on self concept and you meet someone who you really like or they treat you really well, you tend to have a worry that you're going to lose them. I don't really have that worry because I've worked on my self concept and I feel so powerful and I feel so grounded in myself that if for some reason we did not work out, I feel powerful enough at this time that I would still find a partner that treats me really well and is loyal and loves me and wants to check in with me regularly or speak with me every day. I feel confident enough that I would attract the next partner who is as healthy, as relationship healthy as the person I'm seeing. And that's definitely due to self concept. So do not underestimate the power of self concept. Do not underestimate the power of self work, because, as I said, it's not the ability to get your manifestation. It's not your ability to get what you want. It is the ability to build the inner climate and the inner consciousness that you always know you're going to get your manifestation. And it's not your circumstance that makes you feel powerful. It's you yourself that makes you feel powerful. And the sad thing is when you say, oh, I feel powerful, people might take that as a bad thing. Like, oh, you think you're important, you think you're better than people. Like, because power, often when people think power, it means that you want to be above people. No, when I say that I feel more powerful, I feel more powerful in myself, period. You kind of want to think of it, it's like if someone is truly good at business and they've made multi-million-dollar businesses, even if you were to take everything they had and you take it away and you tell them to start over and do it again, a lot of millionaires or billionaires would be able to start over and to do it again if they built their fortune based on the inner work that they did. Then nobody can take that from them. So I want to go over that again because this is like basically the most important thing on my channel. If you build your self-concept and you build your story of who you are and you build your consciousness properly, no one can take away your manifestation. You will be able to bring in always the same level or a better manifestation. If you build your self-concept and your frequency and your vibration and you do the work regularly, that is part 3. That is my manifestation story saga, which in part 2 I shared that I manifested. The 2 manifestations I share were pretty much physical. Not all manifestations have to be physical. Trust me, it doesn't have to be like that. And if you don't have a desire to really manifest anything physical, that's fine. My first 2 were the vehicle that I have and the beautiful place that I live in is what I manifest. And the third one is my current partner that I'm seeing, my SP that I'm seeing. That is my current final manifestation. And hopefully I'll be sharing many more things that I have manifested. Actually, the most important thing I've manifested was improved mental health and working on my mental diet and having a stronger, better frequency and just understanding how energy works and how the psyche works. I would say that is my most powerful manifestation. So stay tuned. We're going to be sharing many more ways to manifest at a higher frequency, to manifest more quickly. I'm Sacred Siren, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, family.